lot of my stuff is instrumentals, which I love instrumentals, especially orchestra stuff. Specifically violins. If you get a mean violin, talk to me dirty. You know what I mean? Like, I will go crazy with an edit. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. What am I forgetting? I swear I just heard someone in my apartment. And I'm alone right now. I'll be right back. What's cracking? How y'all doing? You know I missed y'all. You missed me because I missed you. I was playing. Hair is crazy. I need to go shower. But we're going to put some work in first. We're going to put some work in the lab first. And then we're going to go bathe ourselves. We'll wash ourselves. Not a little bath. Again, it's been busy. We've been grinding. But we, one step at a time, we're making it work. We're balling. Let me drink my coffee real quick. Hope y'all like that opening shots. Usually I have 6 eggs in the morning. I swear I do. But of course, when I wanted to plan to record this, I only had 4 eggs left. So I had 4 eggs, had some egg whites in there too. But usually it's 6 eggs. And I didn't show the full breakfast, but I love my breakfast now because I lift in the mornings. So I go get that lift in the morning, and then I have 6 eggs, cottage cheese. If you don't have that, I highly recommend. Honestly, like, I don't even like eggs that much. Like, by themselves, kind of nasty. No, I'll eat them, don't get me wrong, but like, they're not bad. But eggs with some cottage cheese, gas. But eggs with cottage cheese and hot sauce, Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. I can do hot sauce on eggs, that's gas. Cottage cheese on eggs, gas. But the big 3 together, the eggs, cottage cheese, and the hot sauce, I be loving my breakfast, yo. Loving it. I also have some fruits, usually blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries. Gas too. Love it. And then also my cherry on top, a little avocado toast. I used to hate on avocados. Like, when I was like younger, like high school and younger, I didn't want anywhere near me. I used to be a real picky eater when I was younger, but I love avocados. I love it now. Oh my God, I eat it all day. So yeah, Hall of Fame line of breakfast. I also find, obviously, like, I want to be growing in size. So one, we need to be, like, I want to be eating healthy, right? I find having that big protein breakfast in the morning really gets the ball rolling for the brain function. So I enjoy it. Not only do I enjoy the food, but I think it helps me as a human being operate. So I highly recommend it. But honestly, I worked up at the 6 eggs. The 6 eggs is a lot. It used to just be, I don't even know, like 3, and then 4, and then 4 became 5, and 5 became 6. I was gonna do 7, but I was like, let me calm down. In this economy, it's already pushing it doing these 6 eggs. So we're gonna stop it there. We've been balling, we've been grinding. I got all those videos uploaded. Awesome. I also loving the replies, whether you commented or not. I love you. I appreciate you, seriously. Thanks for being here. We're balling right now. We're pushing it. Dragonhead Films made some big strides. Got the logo done. Also got the website done. The designer I was working with, he got like the foundation started. Tremendously helped. Shout out him. Tyler, shout out you, dog. You the go. And then I took it from there, uploaded all my media, made some tiny adjustments, doing the final touches on that, and I'm gonna try and get that hopefully uploaded by this weekend. I'm also filming a little TikTok. Matter of fact, I gotta record for that right now. That was hard. I'm always so afraid. Whoever freaking designed the interface for TikTok needs to change. I'm always so afraid when you go to put a draft in, you either accidentally post it to your story, or accidentally just post it. Those buttons are way too close. Fix that, TikTok, immediately. But no, we're balling. So I'm actually working on this video right now. My client, he is a lawyer, but he also has a clothing brand on the side that he wants to grow over time. It's kind of this thing he's just doing on the side, and just like a slow progress. And he knows it's slow progress, but he's just slowly putting into it. And he's doing some really cool things. I've done a couple videos with him, and this one was pretty cool. He connected with a chef. He's worked with some big time athletes and big time names. He's been on the Food Network. He had a little thing called the Private Table. He paired it with Balancing Act. That's the clothing brand's name. And it was at the owner of Balancing Act's apartment. And he had the private table. He invited some friends, had this full setup thing, and we're making a little YouTube video from it. Food was delicious, by the way. Delicious. So getting that started. I'm gonna start editing that YouTube video. The project is a larger YouTube video, about 46 minutes, and then about, 4 smaller little teaser videos for social, and then a little longer one for social as well. And then the bigger video. So I'm about to start the bigger video. I'm not gonna show any of that just because of the thing I've worked out with this client specifically. We're gonna let it stay on his page, but it's pretty cool. And we're gonna start balling. But really why I decided to pick up this video and start recording this is I wanted to honestly talk about, you know, the bouncing around. I remember one time, because like I said, I'm editing the video for the CBS from YouTube channel, and that's a longer one, and I have it all cut up. Now I'm going back to add the B-roll and the vlogging segments within it. And right now it's about 30 minutes. Longest YouTube video I've made so far. Probably the most high quality one. Bouncing around from that to the socials. Again, this is a lot, but it's good. You know, we're getting through a threshold here. So if you're watching this and you maybe have something similar going on or you want to be doing it, whether you're creative or not, you know, I find if you're doing things where you're doing multiple things at once, you can find yourself, rather than getting overwhelmed by all of it, you know, just focus on the one. But sometimes you might get a little burnt out on that one, or you might find yourself hitting a wall. But if you bounce to the other one and then try to push that level a little farther, one, you're gonna get that level a little farther. But two, it might brighten up your mind or open back up your creativity to excel in the path you were on previously, on the other one option you were on. So to put that for example, when I was in college videographer, I was a student video producer. I don't remember which exact sport it was for. One of the soccer, track, or volleyball. And I remember I had to edit a video. When I know I had a lot going on. I was editing lots of things. It was nonstop on top of school. Burnt out was really starting to take a toll on me. So I can remember it right now, sitting at my desk, and I could not think creatively. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to take it. I just was lost. I was moving around clips on the timeline. I didn't know what to do. Like, right? Like, and that kind of, as a creative, it takes a little bit more of a toll on you too. Like, where's my creativity? Like, why can't I think of anything right now? And I remember I had someone tell me as they're walking by, and I said exactly what was going on. Like, I'm just stuck. Like, I don't know. And obviously we have these deadlines, like, you to get this stuff out. And I was like, I'm stuck. And I remember he told me, he said, close the project, go to a different one, go to a more fun one. Because this one was a little bit more of a serious one, right? It's not, the creativity wasn't flying. Like, I needed to do something specific. And he said, close the project, go do something else, preferably something more fun, and let your creativity just run wild and go enjoy that, and then come back to this one. Matter of fact, I did that. I don't remember what it was. I remember I jumped to different projects. There was no stress on it. I could do whatever I want, and I started to ball with that. Went back to the first project I was working on. Boom, that made a wall I had in my own head for whatever reason, whether it be exhaustion or just the walls of having to follow a specific style. I mean, I was trapping my own self in a cage that was unlocked. It was no longer there. Like, my own limitations were back to being themselves, and I skyrocketed, right? So I think about that sometimes, and especially in times like this, like when you're balling, obviously you gotta meet deadlines, right? Obviously you need to stay ahead of things, and sometimes you're gonna fall behind, but just still try and stay on track as best you can. If you find yourself getting stuck, bounce somewhere else. Go jump on a different path real quick. Go do something else and get your body moving, get the brain working. Do whatever you gotta do that works for you until you're ready to go back to the other one and just release yourself, right? And a lot of times you're gonna find, and it doesn't have to be anything creative, but we're all creative. We're human beings, right? Like, we are creative. Whether you're in something that you don't think is creative, there's creativity in it, right? Like, whatever you think, it's creative. And obviously professions like this, as like a videographer, like, creativity is on the forefront. Like, you when you watch it, you're like, oh, this is creative. But like, anything is creative if you make it. Your very being is creative. So when you find those moments where you're getting stuck, just go do something else. Whether it's within that job, or whether it's just going outside, doing something you like doing, and just letting yourself be free. Just letting yourself relax, have fun, go back to what you need to do, and ball. And you'll find most of these things are connected. Like, when you're doing something else, like I said, whether it's within that job or within that specific type of whatever you're doing, or it's something just completely random that has nothing to do with what you need to be doing, but it's fun to you, or you enjoy it, and it's not stressful in the sense of like, I need to be doing this like in a certain way, you'll find inspiration in this other area that you can then translate to this side. And then you'll open up pathways that you didn't even know were there, but they were there the whole time. But you just needed to open your mind. You needed to relax, right? So that is something I often think back to. I hope that maybe you can apply that to you. Honestly, you can apply it to your life. Just Figure out how, right? Just find ways to. Don't forget, we're human beings. We are beautiful things. And the possibilities for us are endless. You just gotta give yourself the permission to be yourself, to be free, to calm down and find ways to ball, right? Because that's what we do. We ball around here. And you ball around where you're at. We all ball. Anyways, we about to ball. We about to ball right now. And what this specific ball is I'm gonna find a soundtrack. You know, a lot of times as a creative, you find soundtracks before the project. That varies for me. Sometimes I have more of a vibe in mind, right? And then I like seeing the footage and then going to find it. Some creatives, they have the soundtrack picked out beforehand. And most times sometimes you want to be doing that, sometimes you need to be doing that, because I can determine how you shoot, and it's very essential. But some cases, and I would argue, you're still gonna shoot a certain way, just vary the shots. But then once you see the shots, as long as you have a vibe in mind, you know, you can pick the soundtrack after. So we're gonna go find a soundtrack for this private table, this dinner. With this one, Aaron is the private table. He's a chef. We talked about a little after. I got to know his story. I already know Quinn's the owner of Balancing Act. I already know his story. I understand his vision, and the more we work together, the more I understand it. So we're already on the same wavelength. Aaron, I learned a little bit more about him. This one's a little bit more personal. This is this is what I can do. I'm hosting this event. You're not invited was the tagline. So we're gonna try and bring that vibe. I'm that dude. And Balancing Act is that movement. So that's what we're gonna try to bring, editing wise. I think we can do it. I use a copyright free website called Motion Array. I used to use Artlist back like a couple years ago, and that membership ended. I moved over to Motion Array. I want to try something different. I heard some good reviews about Motion Array. I'm liking it so far. I have a vibe. I have a feeling. That's what all my projects involve, is a feeling. Now we just need to find something that can manifest that can align with that feeling. And that just means going through freaking the playlist, which I think the type of genre is the type of style, going through it until I find something that matches that. And usually I find like 2 to 3 options, because I think one works really well. I'll go find a couple more just in case, put that in the project. A lot of the time that first one works just how I thought. Sometimes I actually put it in the project, yeah, this isn't working. The second one, that works. Or that doesn't work. Third one, that works. Sometimes that doesn't work. So I go back to Motion Array, find what I'm looking for until I find what I want. So we're gonna do that. It's 10 a.m. Friday, June 5th. I hope y'all are doing well. Seriously, let me know how y'all doing. I love seeing the comments. Seriously, I love seeing people taking time out of the day to leave a comment. I will respond. Tell me how you doing. Tell me how we feeling. What are you doing in your life right now? Looking forward to hearing from y'all. Now let's go find a song that matches this video. Whoa! Maybe not like that, but a little bit more cooler. All right, see y'all in a bit. That line right there, I didn't even think about that one. We can make a lot happen here. That kind of aligns with what they're trying to do here, especially with what we talked about of their vision with their collaborating with the chef and Balancing Acts. I forgot about this song. I had this song already saved, and I've been wanting to use it for a while. I just haven't really found a I didn't want to waste it, because this is why I'm saying this, because again, with these copyright free websites, you ain't gonna find artists that you know, right? Like these big, obviously big star artists. And a lot of my stuff is instrumentals, which I love instrumentals, except especially orchestra stuff, specifically violins. If you get a mean violin, talk to me dirty, you know what I mean? Like I will go crazy with an edit. It just makes me want to run through a freaking wall. Something about I'd be connecting to orchestra type things. The build up, you can feel the emotion. Like I align with it. Sorry, I'll make a whole separate video about that, because I can talk about that all day. But with this, so let me walk you through my brain. I noticed this a little bit ago, and I've been waiting to use it. So this has a couple. This album 1982 has a couple names you would know, and you wouldn't expect to be on here. The song I'm about to use, Gucci Mane, right? You ain't gonna see a Gucci Mane song on here. I saw Sir Smoke on here. I thought I said Pop Smoke for a second. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. I loved him, dog. That one hurt. That one hurt for sure. So this song, and I listened to it. I think it's gonna fit. I hope I'm not talking all this. I put it in the soundtrack. I put it in the project and it just doesn't work. But hey, that's part of it, right? So let me walk you through my vision here. I'm gonna play this. Yeah, I got it right here, right? So this is what be going through my head when I'm envisioning. When you're editing a project, probably like most things, you envision the final product, and then you just backtrack. How am I gonna get there? So I'll build up. Not liking that R. Kelly lyric. We gonna have to cut that out. I think that fits really well, right? Especially on that beat drop. I like those boom, boom, it drops, and then that's where I can really go. So I'm envisioning this part right here. Right there. I can really imagine him cooking, because he had most of the cooking going on before they got there. But we wanted to make it look like it happened there. So the cooking shots I do have, and the prepping shots, I'm gonna have that. It has this swagger to it. It has this confidence, this feel to it. Like, hey, and that's the vibe they got going here. And I got a lot of shots of them. One of the B-roll, the tables, that's gonna have the start of it, really setting the scene. I also got these shots of these birds flying. Gonna find out what I'm gonna put those in there. So wait, can I get the because sometimes you also can get just the instrumentals of these. Oh, where did it go? Is this the instrumental? That's cool. I can work with that. So I'll go back between the instrumental and the lyrical part, because I also have some talking parts. I had to do his introduction, got a light on and everything. They both talk to the camera. Aaron and Quinn both talk to the camera. So I need to use some audio parts, but that's really all I have audio wise is that. And also when they're eating, I kind of took into account of like when I do weddings, you're not gonna film them eating. This was a little different, but I kind of just want to get the environment and let it be more of a secluded thing. So I have some different angles of the food getting served and then them eating. But I really just wanted the reactions, that type of stuff. So I kind of stayed away. I'm not gonna put a camera in your face while you're putting food in your mouth. So just kind of I'm getting the environment. So I'll be showing that. I like the atmosphere that's got going on too. Kind of has this atmosphere like we gonna make it, like we rising, we working, and like, we gonna get everything we want, and that's the vision they have. So I really like the atmosphere. Even kind of like I already made it, right? Like I made it. Like the hard work paid off. We here, like we looking out in the view, like we made it. Then you go back. It's a great intro right here. So I'll probably use the lyrical. I mean, their talking head talks, their audio parts, Quinn and Aaron, and then I'll go into the beat drop. Use sound effects. I'm gonna download this right now. It's already downloaded, but I don't know where it's at. I already downloaded it. Right here, that lyric. Right there.
No chasing, no changing. We in a different lane, we ain't speaking your language. We trying to get the change, we ain't speaking broke language. Got a different view like I'm seeing 4 angles. Got a hold on the game like I'm Kurt Angle. Trying to stretch it like I'm bending a brick. I'm in the put some tea in your tweeters to ride off with in the city. My lady, she riding with me, and Tony, yo riding with me, and Johnny, he riding with me, and Gucci.
So, fire. This song is this song is 3 minutes and 48 seconds. So, again, I also need to stretch it out. And also, this isn't like an edit, right? This isn't like a 30, 45 second edit. Like this is for the YouTube video. I have a rough vision, and I think I can make it happen. I think this is one of those cases that I don't need to go look for more songs. I have the instrumental and I have the lyrical. So, Where'd it go? Yeah, right there. Okay. All right, that's it. I think we're gonna ball. I'm gonna go check to see if this works. I'm gonna start editing. I'm gonna put a nice little dent in this, and then I'm gonna go edit my YouTube video. But this part I'm gonna do off camera. But again, I appreciate you being here. Yeah, the side part is insane. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna go edit. Thanks for being here with me. I appreciate the company. I'm gonna see y'all in a bit.
Yeah.
I swear he knows when he's being recorded. He don't like that camera. I ain't gonna lie, that song is it. That song is it. I'm not gonna lie. But we take a little break for a second. I just went to the gas station, got me an energy drink. I'll be getting C4, so I'll be getting the extra stem energy or whatever. This one was interesting. Serial killer, but it's cereal. I just got it for the name alone. I was like, let's try this out. But I also love cereal. I don't have it that often anymore. I will always love cereal. Fun fact, I have this box C4 sent me from like a year ago. From I did it was an NIL shoot with Troy. It was a Troy men's basketball player during 2025's March Madness. I had to go to Wisconsin, film a little video with him at the team's hotel, and they sent me this to give him some. But I just gotta keep it. Hey, look, I still have the C4s in here. They've just been sitting in my room. These are probably nasty now, but yeah. Ta-da! What we got here actually? Sour gummy splash. Yeah, those are lukewarm. Orange slice. Then I got strawberry watermelon ice. Nice. That rhymed. Frozen bombsicle. I also got this. Warning, you've just been certified for tournament destruction. This isn't just a game, it's a battlefield. And you're one of 128 athletes handpicked to bring chaos to the dance. You weren't just given this kit, you earned it. And your moment is coming. Will you be the one they talk about when the dust settles? They built their brackets, now go break them. Take that as you will. Yeah, side note, that's just been in my room. I don't know why. Maybe it's a decoration thing, like a souvenir from a shoot. But like, there's actual drinks in here. Hopefully they don't explode. But anyways, made a nice little dent in the video. I'm loving it, I ain't gonna lie. Now it's about finding the skeleton of the video. You know what I mean? The outline. I have to go from the lyrical back to the instrumental, so it's just about finding the pacing right. But I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be a hard video. I'm really excited to edit this. But we're gonna take a little pit stop real quick. I'm gonna go upload a video real quick to Dragonhead Films Instagram.
Christian Manguba, I'm the founder. My name's Christian Manguba, I'm the founder and CEO of Puffin Pain's Window Washing.
No, why is it doing that?
Manguba, I'm the founder and CEO.
Alright, we're gonna have faith. We're gonna have faith it's gonna upload correctly. But yeah, it's a hype video I made for that window washing company, Puffin Paints. I ain't gonna lie, I like it a lot. I like making hype videos. Obviously, I like making hype videos for sports, like especially at K-State, like when you had all the elements, like football. That's why football was so fun, especially the year I was there because they were winning. Like we were doing stuff. Like we made a name that year. But I had all the elements. I had obviously the sport itself. Football is high impact, so you have different type of style of plays, like big receiving, big running plays, big defensive players. We had the freaking mob. That was the defense's name, the mob. They had a bunch of celebrations. Mind you, still to this day, my favorite celebration was our DBs, and I have a picture with them doing this. They go like this after a play. I just thought that was the hardest thing ever. Like, I don't know why, it's so simple, but like Julius, I have this couple of him. Julius, like, he does some big play. I think it's Baylor, and it's late game, and he's like hopping down the field, like that little stride that like athletes will do, and he's doing this. Hard as But yeah, you have all those elements, and especially the announcers. You got the environment of a stadium. Like, it's easy to make a hype video. Like, you can still mess it up. Don't get me wrong, but way easier. And I will still do that 10 out of 10 times. Like, I love doing that. Like, I'm not trying to take away from that, but also making hype videos, like trying to like find ways to make hype videos for something you don't necessarily think would be hype, like window washing. It's possible. You just gotta be able to find it, right? And I think that's what I did here, and I like it. It's funny, like in a cool way. So I'm gonna put it on my Instagram. You know, it's on my website, but that website hasn't launched yet. But let's put it on the Instagram. Get a little caption going. Promotional hype for Puffin Pains. We're just gonna keep a simple caption. You know, I don't need to get fancy here. Hashtag videography. Hashtag hype. And then hashtag home service. Let's do that. Tag people. Puffin Pains. Alright. Let's edit the cover. I might have to go here. Ooh, I could match it up with the frame, with the... That kind of looks good. Yeah, that's kind of hard. We're doing that. Okay. Done. Promotional hype for @Puffin Pains. Tag Puffin Pains. I think that's baller. I spelled promotional right? I think I did. Promotional. Yeah, I know how to spell. You. Alright, promotional hype for Puffin Pains. Hashtag videography, hashtag hype, hashtag home service. I posted that on my Dragonhead Films and not my personal account. It's loading, just make sure it loads right, and I gotta go back to editing. But I want oh.
The founder and CEO of Puffin Pains Window Washing.
How do you show people you care so they can actually feel the difference?
From start to finish, the experience exceeded expectations.
True care goes beyond the system.
My experience at Puffin Pains has been nothing but the best.
We provide more than just clean windows, because when people trust you with their home, the standard should be higher. Here at Puffin Pains, we exist to raise the standard.
Oh no.
My name's Chris.
Bro, I hate Instagram, dog. I be fixing the freaking grid and it like... Let's go check for my main account. This is taking too much time. I need to go back to editing. Adjust preview.
My name's Christian May.
Like what? It does that. See how like it moved it to the side and put a little black... That's messing up my grid. So I'm gonna try and counteract. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit.
My name's Chris.
Okay. It kind of fixed it. But it still went up to the side, so I gotta readjust it even more. We're gonna go this way a little bit. Okay, I can work with that. I fixed it myself because Instagram's no help. Right there. Nice. First post since the logo post. Yo, I was about to say that too before this happened. I love the damn logo for so many reasons, obviously, but like that was my first post. The professionalism, like the legitimate that it looks, like seeing that rather than my old logo, like seeing that there, like that makes it like, because we're a production company. You know what I mean? So, it just looks more professional. I got a like already, wow. Travis, man, shout out to you, dog. Thank you. Appreciate the love. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I'm done. Now I need to go back to editing. What was I saying with all this? Oh, yeah. We're going to try this out real quick on cam. Now I go back to editing. I got so much shit going on. But I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Alright. It kind of smells like a... What are those drinks called? Not a Celsius. Not a High Noon. God, what are those drinks called? That's gonna piss me off. What would I even search up? Carbonated. Oh my god, a White Claw. That's what it is. You know how I had to connect that freaking slogan. There's no laws when you're drinking claws. That's what made me remember that. That's what that smells like. Weirdly enough, it kind of has a back end taste of Smarties, the candy. If you know anything about Smarties, you know ball. Smarties is one of my all-time favorite candies, tied with bottle caps. I wouldn't be mad at either one putting it first. Like I could vary on which one's my favorite. I don't have them very often, but when I do, it's like finding gold. But yeah, a little bit tastes like some Smarties. It's alright though. I probably won't get it again. But stop distracting me. Stop distracting me. I need to go back and edit. Which I'm gonna do right now. Bye. Bow chicka wow wow, what you gonna say? What you gonna say now? What you gonna say? I don't know, man. I be spitting low key. Don't ever take that serious. It's more like a stem, like a vocal stem. I'm done though. Well, for now, 2:33, man. I was talking to my boy Dev. Met him in college, a track athlete. But another thing he does is he has an apparel brand, TLG, the Lightning Gang. Know it, love it. They're gonna take over the world. No, seriously, man. I love what he does. Yes, he has his designs for TLG, but you walk in this man's house, this man will put that logo and those logos on anything, and it's the toughest thing I've ever seen in my life. He's creative and he's a designer. So again, we're gonna do some work. Dragonhead Films and TLG. Be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be hard. I can't wait to do it. I just want some shirts to start wearing. You know, I wanted to be able to wear one to shoots, but also I want to be able to just wear around. Like I said, I want to wear my gear, man. I want Dragonhead Films. I want to wear it. So, also wear to the gym, just out and about. Be on the lookout for that. So I just sent him my ideas. He's gonna do it. Appreciate him, man. And be on the lookout for that. But made a nice dent on this video. I'm gonna send some clips off to Quinn, just to get a little sneak peek. I'm gonna do a little bit more work. Go to the gym, hoop with my girl, do some more work later. But yeah, we grinding. I just want to throw this little video on because I want to be doing this some more. Get a more catalog of content going, you know. And that this CVS video I'm working on that I did, that's a little bit more of a production kind of breakdown, and that's a little longer one of an edit. And on top of everything I got going on, I didn't want to get away from this because I said I'm committed to this. So I'm gonna still sprinkle in those higher production ones, especially as I start to, you know, have more time and be able to grow with it. But I still want to have a lot of these just grounded, calm. This is the realness of it. Especially that breakdown earlier. I really want to take you guys through just myself, because I had the camera off when I was editing this video, and I do have these moments where I will scream like an athlete. Like an athlete that just hit a buzzer beater. If I hit the right edit, if I find the rhythm, if I find that flow, I will yell. I will scream. And you would have thought I just hit a game winner. And again, I want to get that on video, but I don't want to see performance because I really be doing that. I just love it. I love it. And I want that passion for y'all. Whatever y'all be doing, man, have that passion. Don't be afraid of it. Let it out. Let that energy, wants to come out. Let it out. If it wants to come out, let it out. Let it fly, you know? I'll be doing that. So, maybe one day I can take you guys through a full thing. Might be a longer video. That's just hard because it's a lot of, like, one, talking to myself, or one, just staring at the screen. It's going on up here, but I can try to be more vocal about it. I just don't know how that'd work out. Sorry, that C4 really went right to the dome. I got energy. Also, and I'm just talking about growing the business, so that got me hyped too. So it's just a great time right now. I hope you guys are having a great time. Again, don't be afraid to leave some comments. Tell me how y'all are doing. I don't have to do nothing with the freaking video. Just tell me how your life's going. Is it going good, going bad, in the middle? You know, let me know. I consider myself a philosopher king of sorts, so let me know, man. We can talk, we can chop it up. But again, that's today's video. Friday, June 5th, 2026. Alec Hanlon in the flesh, founder of Dragonhead Films. And we coming. We coming. You know that sound, I love it. Talking about some 3 years ago today, I was banished. I lost it all. I want it back. Beat drop. Yeah, that's where we at. I wasn't banished. But you know what I mean? Like, that vibe is what we're going at. I want it back. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna take you along with me. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for being along for this journey. Again, it's not just me. You're coming with me. We're doing this together. And however you're watching, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this. Hopefully you can learn something. Hopefully you can be inspired somehow. Or hopefully you just like watch it from a distance. Or maybe you're making fun. I don't care. You making fun, that's fine too. I'm taking that energy, I'm transmuting it. And it's helping me out. So regardless, we're winning. And you're going to win with me. Whether you're hating or you're loving. You're going to win with me. And we're going to do this. We're going to change the world. You and me together. That was hard? That was hard? No, seriously. But seriously, thank you. I love all of you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.